looking forward to doing a dance with you today about flowers blooming and growing tall because it's spring.
Hi, I'm going to read Charlie and the Cheese Monster.
Say a very happy birthday to
shoulder, 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 shoulder.
Welcome to the 2021 Virtual Road to Independence Gala. We're so glad you could be with us tonight to celebrate the hard work and the ongoing success of Northern Virginia Family Service. We have Stephanie, Brian, and Jen here with us live at KO Distilling. We're live on location doing our best impression of the Today Show. So so far we're having a great time. So thank you all for being here. Our silent auction now will be closing at 7:30. So please make sure you enter your bids beforehand. You will get text notifications and of course on your cell phone in the program in the chat box. Also through the mobile bidding site you are connected to through text and email, you can do three important things. One, bid on the silent auction. Two, donate to Nvfs. And number three, of course, purchase raffle tickets.
Yes, we are so lucky that our raffle item this year is a dinner for four at Centralina in City Center, DC, courtesy of James Beard nominated chef Amy Brandwine. We will draw the winner at the conclusion of the event tonight.
Remember, multiple raffle tickets means multiple entries in the final drawing. Raffle sales will close at 6:40 p.m., so stay tuned. And I've already been doing this, so please join the conversation on social media using the hashtag NVFSGala. Even if you're home in your PJs, please give us a shout out.
And this really is my favorite night of the year. And you all know I've skipped kids' events to be at this event before. So you know that. And while we all can't
That's a true statement.
It is a true statement. But we can still all celebrate even though we're doing it virtually.
Absolutely. You know, this year has taught us so much, especially about how to be flexible. And I am so excited to be here tonight with you guys and to be here with all of you joining us tonight virtually. We have a really fun evening ahead.
And we're all vaccinated and it feels really good.
It really
so
does.
Nice to be with everyone.
You know, there are some perks to taking the year off from the Hilton Ballroom.
Yeah, no traffic.
Yeah, you don't have to brush your teeth.
Well, I'm glad you're sitting over there. You're over there with Stephanie.
I thought we were wearing masks.
Good to know.
So my fault on that one.
Yeah.
Well, you know, hey, you can grab a snack anytime you want, right? I mean,
he's loaded up over
We
there.
have enough snacks.
And
they're all mine.
You'll share later. And you get to wear comfortable shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
We gotta
I
show
got these going on. Yep.
Absolutely.
Depends on your
Well, that's
definition of comfortable.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fashionista over here, she had to do that. So, and of course, you can still bid on the amazing auction items, and you can still donate, and you can still support the incredible women and men who make our community and make work for who actually do great work for our neighbors in need. And we wouldn't be here tonight without the NVFS-led team led here by Stephanie. You guys have accomplished so much in this challenging year. And I'd just also like to take a moment to recognize the sponsors for tonight's event. And I was saying earlier how, you know, there's a verse in the Bible where Jesus says it's more blessed to give than receive. And certainly NVFS has been so blessed by these people, our generous benefactors here. So if we could go through these, I'm going to start with the Impact Innovator. We have Margie and Steve Alloy, Clark Construction, Claude Moore Charitable Foundation, the Peterson Family Foundation, Tom and Peggy Steyer, and the John and Nina Tubes Charitable Fund.
Our Changemaker sponsors are Custom Ink, Bill and Cindy Hazel, Henley Martin, Volkswagen Group of America.
And then for our Community Connector, we have Buchanan Partners, Care First, Carefree Boat Club, Manhattan Strategy Group, Steve Gladys Leadership Partners, and Transurban.
Finally, our well-being advocates are Access Point Public Affairs, Chris and Stacy Manning, Production Solutions, the Pline Family Charitable Trust, and Truist McGriff.
And thank you all as well to our child champions, our parent partners and family friends noted in tonight's program that you all can see for their support. And a final shout out to our Gala committee and our auction committee, who were so fun. Even though we were online this year, we still had a great time, as well as Nvfs staff and the volunteers who make this vision come to life have just done a magnificent job. We didn't know how it was going to come off, but so far, I think you were pretty good in there, Jen, I have to admit.
I still have my
yeah, exactly right.
Thanks, Casey. And, in addition to our sponsors and our individual supporters, our region's elected officials are incredible champions.
Absolutely. I have had the pleasure of working with our elected officials for many years. And regardless of your political preference, it is clear they all have one thing in common, and that's our community.
And our local elected officials, from the County Board of Supervisors to the City Councils, have all been so supportive and responsive. These partnerships are so important to all of our collective work.
Yeah, this has been truly an exemplary year for public and private sectors joining together to support our community. And tonight I wanted to focus on a very special partnership that we have with the Commonwealth of Virginia and give special thanks to legislators who have been critical in creating and sustaining this partnership. So a very special heartfelt thank you tonight to Virginia Delegate Luke Torian, Delegate Mark Sickles, Delegate David Bulova, Senator Janet Howell, Senator Dick Saslaw, Senator George Barker, and Senator Adam Eben. Each year, we work together with you to secure the funding needed to support essential programs for thousands of families in need. Thank you so much for your leadership and your partnership.
Yeah, and like you said, regardless of political preference or whatever, the elected officials, it's been rough for them recently. And there are some that are going to be here tonight. And Stephanie, we also have these people always have fun here. Now, we know we have a tradition here, right?
We do.
Let's
do it, Casey.
We always try to make our elected officials feel equal. We don't want anybody thinking they're too great or too low. We want them to all feel the same and want to come back, right? And support us like the ones you've already mentioned. So we have a couple of others that we'd like to mention. And to everybody at home will remember this. We always give 2 claps, no more, no less. We have the whole crew here. We have the staff here. And they're going to clap for you all. And you all can do it at home virtually if you would like. So we'll start out with Delegate Mark Sickles, Delegate David Bulova, Senator Barbara Favola, Delegate Marcus Simon, Delegate Mark Keem, Fairfax County Supervisor Walter Alcorn, City of Alexandria Councilman Kanek Aguirre, Prince William County Supervisor Margaret Angela Franklin. And let's keep it going here. We're thrilled to have our auctioneer, BJ Jennings, with us tonight. She will join us following our next speakers for a live appeal. And get your devices ready to donate to the link that has been sent to you. And we'll see you back right after that, very soon.
Bye.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate Northern Virginia Family Services' profound impact in our region. This past year, we have all navigated through unprecedented times, and we've experienced one of the most consequential times in our history. I'm so grateful for our dedicated staff, board of directors, and volunteers. While simultaneously weathering the pandemic, you demonstrated resiliency and resolve. And I'm so appreciative of the generosity and compassion of our donors and community partners. Together, we are creating hope and opportunity for thousands of individuals and families in our region. Against the backdrop of a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic, an ailing economy, and steep racial inequity, the challenges of the past year propelled us to innovate. Our team at Nvfs developed strategies that allowed us to expand our in-person emergency assistance services, provide many of our services virtually, and meet the growing needs in our community. And as COVID infection rates rapidly increased and parts of our economy slowed down, thousands of our neighbors faced devastating wage losses, unemployment, and food scarcity. And at Nvfs, we experienced an unprecedented increase in calls for our services. So in response, we activated a COVID-19 emergency assistance hotline, and thousands of calls came in from neighbors in need seeking our help. We redeployed staff to serve as resource navigators to help families apply for unemployment, to find COVID testing sites, secure masks and cleaning supplies, and just meet their most basic needs. We partnered with foundations, corporations, individual donors, and the public sector to provide nearly $6 million in emergency financial assistance, ultimately serving thousands of individuals and families by providing rent and mortgage relief, assistance with groceries, diapers, medical copays, transportation, childcare expenses, and much more. And as food insecurity among our neighbors grew rapidly, we expanded the reach of our Hunger Resource Center and delivered food and supplies to families and older adults across Northern Virginia who were homebound, medically vulnerable, and at increased risk because of COVID. With schools and daycare centers closed, we created virtual classrooms at our Serve Family Shelter to ensure children received the support they needed to achieve academically while attending school remotely. And we sent learning kits home each week to our youngest virtual learners in our Head Start and Early Head Start programs. With a 300% increase in requests for mental health assistance this year, the need for mental health services grew exponentially. In response, we launched telemental health services and are hiring additional mental health counselors to meet the growing need. And this past year, the technology gap widened dramatically for the communities we serve. With support from our community partners, we launched a number of initiatives to close the digital divide, including a laptop lending program that provided laptops, Wi-Fi hotspots, and digital literacy training to youth and adults. We equipped our Head Start classrooms with smartboards, creating opportunities for enhanced learning and exploration. The impact of this past year will have long-lasting consequences for thousands of our neighbors. Food insecurity is expected to continue to rise, and we know from experience that mental health and economic recovery is going to take time. Nvfs will continue to be in the forefront, innovating and responding. So thank you for your support of Nvfs tonight so that we can continue these efforts. I am inspired every day by the work we do and the impact we have in our region. As you watch and listen to the stories we will share with you tonight, I hope you will be inspired as well, and that you will see how your support of Nvfs transforms lives. Everybody deserves the opportunity to thrive and reach their fullest potential. With your continued support of Nvfs, together we are creating a community full of hope and opportunity for everyone.
Thank you, Stephanie. Now let's introduce you to our friends at the Nvfs Hunger Resource Center, who have been working tirelessly to help address hunger in our community, a job all the more complicated by the pandemic.
The first decisions made at the beginning of the COVID was to try to figure out a process to serve our clients and also remain safe ourselves. We didn't know anything about this. It was fairly new. There was not a lot of information out there as far as how you can get it. So the premise was to try to stay as safe as possible, but we also knew that we had to continue to serve the community because our plan was never to close. It was nothing that was done overnight. It was a lot of uplifting conversation. They were scared. I mean, and naturally so, this was pretty serious, and our job is to serve the community, and we are essential workers. So it was kind of scary for them sometimes, Well, the biggest challenges that I feel like the clients faced was the way we had to initially reconfigure how we serve them. The volunteers, the biggest challenge for them was, they miss the camaraderie with the clients, being able to come in and catch up and, hey, how you doing? How you been? That was pretty challenging for them.
I volunteer at HRC because, again, I see the need and because they do really good work.
We save money like for our bills, for utility, for everything.
The achievement I am most proud of is how we all came together through this. The unity that came about with everybody in the organization, in the community itself. I mean, it was a wonderful, wonderful thing to see, you know. There was never any doubt that we would stop. And that was, you know, from our leadership all the way down to our everyday workers. So it was a wonderful thing to see. And I look back on it now and I'm amazed by it. Northern Virginia Family Services is important to this community because family, I mean, that's the key word. It's not just one particular thing that we look at. I mean, we have different programs. You may come in for food, but maybe we can help you with some housing. Maybe we can help you with some Medicaid, SNAP, or whatever, you know.
Everything I need, especially food, towel, anything I need, if I ask for it, they give it to me, so it helps.
We want to get to the root of the problem and dig a little deeper and maybe ride with you through the problem. Maybe hand you a soft handoff to another program that can help you in other areas. That's the difference between this program and others.
I would want people to know at the HRC that if you need help, you should come here. They will take care of you.
They put the place here. They help everybody. They help people.
That's why I love working for this organization, because a lot of encouragement to the cause and what we're doing. Like I said, I never felt alone in this. It's funny that if you look at COVID, it kind of separated people, and actually in this situation, I feel that we came together. What I would say as far as gratitude, the genuine love and understanding, the family aspect of it is what I fell in love with very fast. This is the best thing that's happened to me in a while. It's good people, good sound, real people, you know what I mean? Who deal with real problems, you know what I mean? And they're not scared to tackle any type of issues. I've worked, and I'm not afraid to work. But to actually love what you do, I was introduced to that when I came here.
Hello, my name is Chef Mario Mendoza. I'm here to tell you a little bit about my experience with Northern Virginia Family Services. My experience with Northern Virginia was amazing. Ligia was in charge of my case. We worked really close to just, getting me refreshed on business management and this side of entrepreneurship. Just being there, for support and, questions, it was amazing. The personal connection I had with her was, out of this world, and that's what separated it from any other place that I could have gone to use a commercial kitchen. Ligia was there to, help me with a lot of the administrative stuff that I couldn't take care of. And then was actually donated a laptop because mine was out of date, and I was greatly affected by the pandemic through my family, my career, financially. I think it was a big strain just to think that, we may not have a career to go to again, but Northern Virginia Family Services, just going above and beyond is very important to the community, especially the Hispanic community. Me as a Salvadorian chef, I'm deeply involved in my community, and I think, with anyone wanting to or having the desire to have their own business, La Cocina and Northern Virginia Family Services is an amazing place to bring together all those people in the Arlington community. As far as my package for the gala will be a 4-course dinner, just making, things that I'm familiar with and putting a more culinary twist to them with my background. Salvadorian favorites as far as alcohol offering, and including a very nice twist on Salvadorian dessert. Excited for doing this for everyone. Thank you for everyone's time, and we'll be also offering a gift card to El Tamarindo. They're a local business that's been in place for over 25 years. historic Salvadorian restaurant in the area that I've been working very close with the owners, doing pop-ups with, and expect to see a lot more in the future here in DC. And, you know, for sure stop by and have some amazing Salvadorian food. Thank you all again, and hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you, Chef Mario. Be sure to bid on a private dinner courtesy of Chef Mario in our silent auction. Package number 311. That's package number 311. Now, we'd like to introduce you to Paula Sandoval Mielschenberg, the director of the Nvfs Multicultural Center, to discuss mental health and the toll it takes on our immigrant neighbors. Then we will see an inspiring story from Sharonda Ross Brown, a former guest at our Serve Family Shelter.
What this pandemic has really created is a big sense of loss for everyone. The loss of life the way we knew it. We knew that this was a challenge. We knew that our community needed our help. We just took it on. The people that are responding to this crisis are also going through it at the same time. The reason why Nvfs is so important to our community, it's because we care. And it's because we know the community and we're part of it. We live and breathe the community that we are. Everyone I know is just working at the limit of their capacity because the amount of need, food and clothing and housing, as well as mental health, is just incredible around this time. We want to make sure that clients feel welcome, that clients feel understood, that their culture feels like a strength and a value to them and not something they need to hide and shy away from. The people that work in this organization are very passionate about the well-being of the community in general, and that shows in every single thing that we do and every step that we take to take care of our community.
Before coming to Serve, I was in a broken relationship. It was not easy. It was some uphill battles, a lot of cries, a lot of tears behind it. But at the same time, I knew I had to get back up again. And here opened up some new opportunities and new doors for me to help me get back on track. My name is Sharonda Ross Brown, and I am a former client of Serve. I was here back in 2005. Coming here kind of changed my life and set the pace for me to go forward in my life. Before coming to Serve, I just didn't know which way to go. I just didn't feel like I had purpose in life. But I knew, again, because of my daughter, I had to do everything in my power to get back up again and to not allow that to stop me from going forward. My experience here was challenging, but yet I embraced it. It was very family oriented. Everyone helped one another out. They didn't make anyone feel less than. They made us feel like we was one big family. There was opportunity for us to get education, work on our resumes to help look for jobs. They also blessed me with a vehicle to help me get to point A to point B. The staff was just tremendous. They are just here to help you along the way through your changes in life. Give back, to them as well and help them, to keep this program going by giving their support, giving their finances. My life today is been changed for the better. After I left Serve in 2012, I got married. Not only that, I started 2 nonprofit organizations. We care resources for disabled adults and families, and we serve disabled individuals. And because of my daughter's disability, that was something that I could relate to, and I felt like I wanted to give back because people gave back to me. So I'm truly grateful for Serve allowing me and my daughter the opportunity to even come. So I thank them for the opportunity to even allow me to share a piece of my story on today, and I'm blessed by them.
At the offset of the pandemic, the first decisions made were to determine how we could both keep our families safe and meet their needs, keep our staff safe and meet their needs, and ensure that the children that we served had continuous opportunities for growth and development. The additional resources and support that ECE families needed in the onset of the pandemic was both food and nutritional resources, as well as diapers, wipes, and formula for infants and toddlers.
One of the challenges I face, to be honest, is like so many things we are cut off, diapers or wipes or food. But when they were home, I have to provide everything.
The biggest challenge for children during the pandemic was the isolation, that they did not have opportunity for group play, and they were also home with other siblings who were engaged in virtual learning. So it's not quite the same in terms of being able to play with your peers, play outside, and with families being very cautious. We had to work hard to normalize an abnormal situation for them.
With the NVF program, I know my baby now is in good care, and they have also teach them how to play with other kids, how to behave in public. So I started improving on my academic. If I didn't have this program, I would not have had the time to say, okay, I have to go to school, or I have to take this class or do this. But with this program, I applied for an online program.
The biggest challenge that most of our families had was actually loss of employment, insecurity about the stabilization of housing because employment was lost. And our agency was able to work with the surrounding communities to provide emergency response and resources to help stabilize families during this period.
Because the program has been very, very helpful, especially to some of us who are low-income earners. If it had not been for this program, I cannot afford to take my kid to a daycare. The cost of a daycare is merely what I'm making a month.
The brightest hope spot throughout this pandemic was the way that we recognized, both as a program and as an agency, our ability to pivot and to respond to situations.
Just know that this has been creating an impact in the life of people, parents as well as kids.
Northern Virginia Family Service is important to the Northern Virginia community because it has the capacity to respond professionally and with the wholeheartedness of support for families in crisis within our communities.
So if I am proud to say today I am a certified solution architect, it was because of this program. You have been doing a very good job, those who have been helping on this program, and I wish you can continue to do more. You educate a kid or a woman, you are educating the nation. When women are doing good, women are strong, that will help the society.
I have an expression of gratitude both to the Northern Virginia Family Service Agency, to the community in which we serve, and to the families who believed in us and stayed with our program, knowing that we would all get through this together.
All right, so now it's time to pick the winner of our wonderful raffle prize, a certificate to Centralina. Jen, would you do me the honor in selecting the lucky winner?
The queen of the gala.
You're going to make someone very happy.
Exactly.
The winner is Sharon Bowman.
All right. Hey, Sharon.
All right. Congratulations, Sharon.
Congratulations.
Very nice. Very nice. We can't thank you all enough for your dedication and for all and the vision for making this work tonight. And thank you for everybody in Northern Virginia Family Service. Certainly the group up here, we're not used to doing television shows, although Jen probably is, but none of us are really used to it. So this has been great. So tonight, thank you everyone here from on behalf of Northern Virginia Family Service. Your generosity tonight has been so inspiring. We have raised more than $618,000 tonight to help families across this community.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
For a virtual event, that's just amazing. And we hope you'll continue to support throughout the year. I just want to say one other thing, that I've been doing some research recently, and generosity is contagious. And you and I have talked about this. So you all are super spreaders tonight. Because there's no doubt you're super spreaders of generosity, and it is contagious. We want you all to continue to be super spreaders from a generosity standpoint and really inspire other people to give. I promise you, Nvfs is doing incredible work, and the people who are being helped by Nvfs are now going on their own, and they're being independent and helping others as well. So we really appreciate your help tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to see everybody next year in person.
In person.
That's the plan.
Next
That's the plan.
Road to Independence Gala. Thank you all so very, very much for your generosity, for your support tonight and every day and every night throughout the year. We are so appreciative. Thank you.
Great. Thank you all. Good night.
Have a good night.
Good night. Thank you.
We did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it!
Yes, we did it! Yeah, we did it, B5. We did it together. You did that. High five.